little deep dive on the Regis Prograis settlement with the World Boxing Super Series, which some points I found interesting. World Boxing Super Series organizers needed to navigate a tumultuous road, and this by way of Mike Coppinger, by the way of The Athletic. World Boxing Super Series organizers needed to navigate a tumultuous road to get here, much of their own doing. But at long last, the tourney is going to deliver its most anticipated fight to date. Camosa, the group behind the tournament, reached an agreement to settle its dispute with Regis Prograis, paving the way for the American to unify 140-pound titles with Josh Taylor in the final, sources tell The Athletic. The junior welterweight showdown will take place October 26th at London's O2 Arena, per sources, and an announcement is expected this week. Prograis is in the process of signing the bout agreement as well as settlement papers. Interesting to note that neither thing is completely signed yet. Just want to point that out. Hopefully it does get signed. Prograis filed a lawsuit in a federal district court earlier this month seeking withdrawal from the tournament amid claims Camosa failed to meet the terms of the escrow agreement following repeated financial losses with the quarterfinal and semifinal. Organizers never countersued. I want to make that point really clear. The Camosa never countersued him at all. And instead, this is my commentator now speaking, and instead sought to resolve the conflict following weeks of negotiations with Prograis, promoter Lou DiBella, and the champion's manager Sam Kavatsky, who works for Peter Berg Management Company as well. A six-figure settlement was reached to bring him back into the fold. Good for Prograis to get a six-figure little, airdrop of cash for putting up with the bullshit. The Prograis team also secured neutral judges, though the referee will be British. A new date was also granted because he wanted an 8-week training camp. Prograis side is still pushing for comprehensive drug testing conducted by VADA, per sources. I also will probably make this point that because of this, that this part in particular, that he wants VADA, expect the agreement and settlement to not be officially signed until that part is cleared up. But good for Prograis for sticking to his guns, getting what he wanted. Supposedly, if all things go through, getting neutral judges, getting a full training camp, which wasn't in the plan at first. Obviously, the gigantic six-figure settlement, which I don't think he was expecting or any of us were expecting, to be honest. And VADA, if that goes through, that's good for him. And also, there remains an outstanding issue relating to Prograis' taxes after World Boxing Super Series organizers failed to pay Ivan Barancic's taxes from his semifinal bout, per sources. However, the issue is expected to be resolved quickly. So, a lot to sort of dissect with the settlement. But again, all parts look like Prograis won in every aspect. And we get a Prograis Taylor fight in October in London. And I think that's probably the best place for it, to be quite honest. Right? I mean, what other place would make sense for Prograis Taylor? Maybe New York. But probably speaking, London made the most sense, and add Eddie Hearn and the Sky Machine behind it. I think it'd be good. Even though it's pay-per-view, I don't think it's going to do, blockbuster numbers there. It's going to do a healthy number for the fight. Matt, do you see World Boxing Super Series going back for another year in 2020? From Rubisky in the chat. They're definitely going to try. I think they're going to try. I don't know if they're going to be successful, though. That's a different story entirely, I feel like.